Hello everybody, welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a quick 15-minute slow flow Vinyasa practice working on arm strength. Bring yourself to your mat, find a comfortable seated position to begin your practice. Root down through your sitting bones, your pubic bone. Let your feet, your legs get heavy. Find some buoyancy up through the spine, some length up through your side body. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And close your eyes. Take a moment to arrive, to shed off the rest of your day. Allow yourself to just be here in this moment, present with yourself, body, mind, breath, and spirit. As always, I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate towards yourself as you move through the practice today, and to carry that intention with you off the mat. See what your body has to offer you and honor where you are today. You can begin to flutter your eyes open, bring your palms together at your heart. And then we'll open the arms into a cactus position, bend the elbows out to the side, spread your fingers. And then we'll turn the palms to face down towards the ground. And then draw the arms in front of you, one arm sort of stacked on top of the other. Then open the arms back out to the sides. Lift the fingers up so you're coming back into that cactus position. And then bring the arms back down, palms facing the ground again. We'll bring the arms in front. Now you can bring the other forearm to stack on top or just hover above the other arm. Arms come back, and then you lift the fingers up, coming back into your cactus arms or goalpost arms. And then from here, we'll reach the fingers up overhead. Fingers could touch or just move towards each other. And then we'll bring the elbows down to the sides, bring the arms out, fingers out to the sides, so you're sort of forming a W shape with your arms. And then a few times we'll reach the fingers back up overhead, and then take the elbows back down towards the rib cage. Just feeling the shoulder blades moving on the back. And just beginning to gently open up the shoulder girdle. And then bring the arms back into that cactus position. Hands come back together at your heart. Reach the hands forward, palms facing forward. Press out through the heels of your hands, pull the fingers back towards you. Now turn your fingers to face down. Draw the fingers in towards you. Again, lift up your fingers. Spread the fingers wide. Press the heels of the hands away. And then turn the fingers to face down again. Now just swing the fingers side to side. Give your hands and your arms a little shake. And then we'll take it over onto hands and knees. Bringing yourself into a table position. Tuck your toes under. Press into the hands, lift your hips up and back into downward dog. And begin to walk out your dog. Find any movement that you like here. Pedal the legs or bend and straighten the knees or rock yourself back and forth or side to side. bend your knees, crouch yourself down. Glide your hips up and back into downward dog. You can bend your knees, crouch down. Glide the hips back up to downward dog. Again, bend the knees, crouch down. Glide your hips up to downward dog. And we'll bend the knees, crouch it down again. This time press down into the balls of the feet, hug in through the legs, lift up through your belly, and begin to roll yourself forward, coming into a plank pose. Bringing the shoulders forward to the wrists, reaching out through the heels, out through the crown of the head, collarbones wide. And then soften the knees, pull your bum up and back into your downward dog. Again, bend your knees, crouch down. Begin to roll yourself forward into plank. Draw the hips up and back into downward dog. Again, bend your knees, crouch it down. We'll roll it forward, finding plank. And then lift the hips up and back to your downward dog. Now crouch down again. This time when you send the hips up, send your right leg up for a three-legged dog. Bend that right knee, draw it in towards your chest, and begin to shift yourself forward, coming into that plank. Drawing the knee in towards the chest, pressing down through the hands, hugging that knee up to the chest, and then send that right leg up and back again, three-legged dog. Release that right foot down to the mat. Take it to the other side. Bend the knees, crouch down. Now send that left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend that left knee, bring yourself forward, knee hugging into the chest, core plank, press down through the hands, hug that knee up, and then send that left leg up and back, three-legged dog, release that left foot down to the mat. Let's do it again. Bend the knees, crouch it down, send the right leg up. Now bend the right knee, let's take it forward. This time bring that right knee up towards that right armpit. Lower that right knee down towards the right wrist. Hug that right knee over towards the left wrist. And then back over to the right, up to the armpit. Send the right leg up and back. Three-legged dog, and release that foot down. Bend the knees, crouch down. Send the left leg up. Bend that left knee, we'll bring it forward. This time bring that left knee to that left armpit. Drop it down to that left wrist. Hug that left knee over towards the right wrist. Back over to the left. Hug the knee up towards the armpit. Send that leg up and back, three-legged dog. Release that left foot down to the mat. Drop knees down for a moment. Come back to sit on the heels. Turn your palms to face up. And rest the hands on the thigh. Take a breath or two here. Now we'll take it forward, coming down onto the forearms. You can either separate the forearms so they're parallel-ish to each other. Spread your fingers wide, root down through the finger pads, or you could bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, and press down through the outer edge of the hands and the arms. So see which arm position feels better for you. And we'll tuck the toes under, glide the hips up and back as you're coming into dolphin pose. You can walk the feet in a little bit, bring the shoulders forward over the elbows, press down into the arms. And now step your feet back. So you're coming into a plank pose on the forearms. Shoulders above the elbows, press down into the hands, lift up through the belly. Hold it here, or pick up that right foot. Take the right toes, tuck them on top of that left heel. And then release that right foot down, switch it to the other side, lift the left foot up, rest those left toes on the back of that right heel. Release that left foot down, drop your knees down to the mat, and once again come back to sit on the heels and rest the hands on the thighs, palms facing up. a breath or two here. And then we'll take it forward, coming back down onto the forearms. And again, you find your version here, either forearms parallel to each other or you clasp the hands again, bring the hands together. And tuck your toes under, send the hips up. Dolphin pose. Shoulders over the elbows, press down through the hands, down through the arms as you lift up, hips, bum. And now we'll send the right leg up. Similar to a three-legged dog, but it's a three-legged dolphin. And then release that right foot down. Now send that left leg up. Release that left foot down. We'll step your feet back, coming back into our dolphin plank. And then from here, take the right forearm, angle it up towards the top of the mat. Begin to roll yourself over onto the pinky toe edge of that right foot. You could stack the feet or maybe put the left foot out in front of the right if that feels better. Could keep left fingers down on the mat or reach that left arm up over the ear. Lift up the hips, press the floor away with that right arm. And then left forearm comes back down. Come back through your dolphin plank. And then we'll take it to the other side. So now left forearm angles up towards the top of your mat. Have it at a 45-ish degree angle. Roll onto the left pinky toe side of your foot. Right hand can rest in front of you on the mat, or maybe you reach that right arm up overhead. Pressing down through that left forearm as you lift up and away. And then right hand comes back down. Roll yourself back into your dolphin plank. Drop the knees down. Again, come back to sit on the heels. Rest the hands on your thighs. Now we'll take the hands forward, tuck your toes under. You come to roll up on to the balls of your feet, or you could take the feet a little bit wider, turn the toes out, heels in a little bit, drop your bum down, coming into a squat pose. So heels could be lifted or down on the ground here. Let's take the palms together, elbows inside the knees. Press the knees open with the elbows at the same time. Resist with the knees and hug the knees in. Now release the hands down to the mat. Reach the hands out in front of you. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Now either tuck your knees into your armpits or onto the back of your triceps, back of your arms. Or you could take the knees outside the upper arms and squeeze the knees in towards the arms. We'll take it into just a little crow play here. Fingers spread nice and wide. Roll up onto the balls of the feet. Begin to shift yourself forward so that your elbows come up over the wrists. Lower yourself back down into your squat pose. And then let's do it again. Fingers spread nice and wide, rooting down through your finger pads. Knees tucked into the armpits, the upper arms, or hugging into the outer upper arms. Roll it up onto the balls of the feet. You shift yourself forward. Elbows come up over the wrists. Then maybe you lift one foot or one toe, or you play around with both. And then lower the feet back down. Come back into your squat. Palms together. Take the hands around behind you. Come down onto your bum. Drop over to one hip. And shift yourself around into a comfortable seated position. Take the arms back and out into your cactus shape. We'll bring the palms to face down. Again, arms come out in front of you, one forearm hovering above the other. Open the arms back out to the sides. Lift the arms up, cactus shape. Hands come back down to face the floor. And then you again bring the forearms in front of you, one hovering over the other. Bring the arms back, cactus the arms, and then fingers reach up towards each other overhead. Elbows come back down to the sides, fingers out. Couple more times. Fingers reach up, elbows come back down to the sides. Once or twice more. And then bring the arms down, shake out your hands, and bring palms together at the heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. With love and gratitude, namaste.